Alright, I'm gonna start the stream, but let me grab drink water before we start. So, I'm tired, but I'm kind of tired. But what is up, everyone? I'm just here. I just had to eat Panda Express. At least in a bit, but happy Friday. Wherever you are, good evening, good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. It's mostly Saturday for you guys. It's evening here in the U.S. 6:46 here p.m. Pacific time, 9:49. You guys on the other side, you guys are. But whatever. I'm live again. I'm live again. I'm doing okay, but the thing is, yeah. The thing is, guys, yes, unfortunately, yeah, we're gonna talk about whatever we want. We're gonna talk about the upcoming football games we have this weekend. The preview, what I'm gonna do. I don't think I could share my screen for some reason. Whatever, and just chat whatever we want. But I got some bad news. Basically, time fucking goes flying fast. But this spring break wasn't as impressive as I thought. A little bit disappointed, but because it's about to end. There what we saw yesterday, whatever. But besides yesterday, unfortunately, guess what? This is my last week, my last days of spring break. So basically, I'm having almost 2 weeks, and I'll be back on Monday. But here's the thing: my mom thinks there's no school on Monday because there's like a solar eclipse event that is happening. Basically, in some schools, they're not going to have it because the eclipse. They're just waiting until Tuesday. For me, if they do that, I don't know. But regardless, I'm just over. Less than 2 months away, less than 6 weeks away from reaching the freedom. So basically, close to be halfway between my birthday and my graduation. Just can't wait to leave. Can't wait. Yeah, been a lot, but yeah, I know. Here we go. Just get my credit exams done already. I just want to move on. I'm just watching Liga MX game as well. Pumas are 1-0 away at Mazatlan already. It's about to be halftime. Ooh, there's a push. Does call for the foul. No penalty, no. So 44 minutes, so it's about to be halftime already. I was supposed to start the stream, but I was just trying to fill out a report. But which channels made the most? Ooh, Monzagon was supposed to equalize, but hit side netting. Wow, that was a great opportunity. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just tired. I'm just gonna play some. I just played some Zelda, and to be fair, I should have done more. I woke up at 9:30, basically. I just haven't done much. So far, no one in the stream, right? You know what? I might just use the restroom real quick once it's halftime. Unless if I have to use the restroom fully, but expect me to be back because I just don't want to. I'm probably going to have to use the restroom, but probably not number two. I'm just going to have to use number one. Or at least I would have to do it really fast. Welcome. I'm doing okay. I'm just kind of a little bit tired for some reason. So only 2 minutes stoppage that one. I'm just watching some Mexican football, Liga MX, which I don't think it's available in Brazil on today and USA. I'm just kind of tired. Uh, and the bad news is I have to go back to school on Monday, likely. If not Tuesday, because of the solar eclipse event here in North America. It all depends. And there's a car alarm outside. Oh, it stopped, but whatever. But yeah, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about the hypocrisy as well about Telemundo. Oh, my mom is calling. Oh, just all right. Let me use the restroom real quick. I'm just gonna say Oh, sorry guys, I accidentally someone muted my mic. How long was I muted? I was trying to say about 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 what? About the league basically. The games. Is that Juve? Oh, I thought. Juventus. Nobody cares about Juve. Jesus Christ. Or at least whatever. Whatever. Okay. Okay, guys. But yeah, guys. Yup, happy Friday to you too. But okay, what I'm trying to say, what do we say? Okay. Yeah, Liga, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to say about Liga MX. It looks like Google's trying to update their things yet again. Oh my days. Kind of. Or at least I think it's just a glitch. But it is what it is. It's just seems like that. But anyways, so alright. Yep, let's start the Saturday kickoffs. That's gonna happen. And at least available in my area, including Liga MX and MLS. So yes, what we saw this midweek was crazy. Messi didn't even play for Miami. They're 2-1 down against Monterrey. And now they got to play the second leg at home, away in Monterrey next week. Next week, which say what you want about Monterrey, but yeah, they should have took their chances. They should have made it 3-1 or 4-1 because they're Monterrey are just not that good. They're kind of overrated, yes. But especially against Tigres, Club America, they get this game done already. And you could say, oh, they're afraid. I don't know. Well, neither Fernando Ortiz or Tata Martino are good options, great managers. Messi doesn't even need a coach because he knows what to do. He's the GOAT. Sure, he probably is going to become a team leader, of course, with this team. So, of course, Tata Martino's a fraud. And look, they got battered by Uruguay 3-0. And that friendly in 2022 before the World Cup, which was embarrassing. And we got to play Uruguay. Yeah, sure, Mexico's problems and crisis is still going, but the only reason, even though you live in Brazil, so of course you have a different system, but yeah, I'm almost done. Here's about to get started. I'm just having that last piece of break before I can finally graduate. I need to find a job. I just hope everything goes well in the summer transfer window. Like, I just hope we can see more, or whatever, more great players, I guess, in leagues. But Copa America, the Euros, I'm ready. Okay, so starting tomorrow, we got the Premier League basically. Again, tomorrow, Crystal Palace takes on Manchester City. Early kickoff, 12:30 there in the UK, which 4:30 in the morning for me, so I gotta wake up again. And then the preview show is basically 4 a.m. So it's going to be showed on Universal in Spanish, basically, and on USA Network, obviously. Even though they claim they're only showing on Universal according to Google. Let me see. Let me double check. Is USA Network not doing the game? Of course they are. I don't know why. But yeah, I can stream by football, which includes those networks. NBC Sports itself, their main, or Sling TV. I don't know about Direct TV, but I'm using the Xfinity apparently. But Tigers or Pachuca. So Aston Villa will take on Brentford 7 a.m. Okay, okay. My thoughts on the Crystal Palace Man City. So basically, this Man City, this is their last game before they play Real Madrid in the quarterfinals in the first leg away at the Bernabeu, Madrid. So Madrid have been given 9 days to relax ever since that match against Bilbao, while City had a frustrating draw against Arsenal, who just parked the bus kind of most of the time. Doesn't mean that's serious. I mean, they kind of were, but not a serious attacking, and it worked. And now Man City did bounce back against Aston Villa, but let's be fair, Aston Villa made a horrible lineup. They just want to rest their main team players, and boom, they got battered 4-1, and unfortunately embarrassed themselves. But TNT Sports. I don't know. I don't know if they have any injuries to report on. Yeah, they had to be past once in title race, and yet they drew 2-2 in the last meeting back in December when I was about to go to Arizona on the eve. Before I was about to go to Arizona, and these guys, and dude, I really miss Arizona. I really do. Okay, in the morning. Oh, are you talking about the afternoon at least? Basically from 12 p.m. in your area, which is like 7 a.m. right here till 1 o'clock, or I'm assuming, because you're 5 hours ahead of me, which I know. Yeah, the Champions Cup was lit. Yeah, sure. There's also Copa Libertadores games that happen, which I didn't watch because I don't have BN Sports. I did watch a few highlights, but I didn't watch every single one of those highlights. There's like so many teams like Palmeiras, Falangos, Fluminense, La Copa del Sudamericano, Cola, and like Junior, Boca Juniors as well. The clubs from all over South America: Chile, Peru, Venezuela, Brazil. I'm still trying to get to know because I really want to connect to Latin America. Since Comcast and Combo don't want to be united because we don't have a united Latin America, so that's why I think I don't know. Uh, Even though, and then there's that Barcelona Sporting Club in Guadalcanal in Ecuador. Yes, I know. But yeah, Manchester City are going to play Crystal Palace tomorrow. Yeah, second half is about to start in that Pumas Mazatlan game. Before they host Real Madrid, they claim Man City are the favorites no matter what. Even though Real Madrid only has two injuries, unfortunately, Porta, even though he's expected to return the 22nd of April, which is right after El Clasico, so he's expected to come back, actually. An unexpected day. Sure, Militao just came back. So there's only injuries, Corta and David Alban. Even though it's just not. But to be fair, they did got. So he got injured since Villarreal. Since that match against Villarreal back in December when I just left. I was watching that match. That game against Villarreal, yeah, sure. But yeah, Real Madrid, they gotta take advantage at home. They should score at least three and only concede one goal to City. Just make it 3-1. They can do this without even help by the referees, of course, I will say. And City, they're just mid. And we'll see what they do tomorrow against Crystal Palace. If they come back, then maybe you have to, like, Of course, you can expect the lineup. Vinicius Jr. Let's see if he can score again. Looney probably will do a great job as well. The keeper. No one trusts Kappa, bro. That's just Valencia. Valencia. Second, I was about to start. What else? Yes, that's before the UCL. But anyways, what else for the Premier League? Um, the title race continues on. What else do we have? Wolves versus West Ham. Everton versus Burnley. Aston Villa versus Brentford. Fulham versus Newcastle. Luton Town versus Bournemouth. I expect Bournemouth to beat Luton Town probably 2-1 away, 3-2 away, or whatever. Fulham Newcastle, it's a toss up. Aston Villa for the win, 3-1 or 3-0. Everton or Brentford? Probably just Everton. Probably Everton. Or I don't know. And guess what? You got this some weird games. You got Brighton versus Arsenal at 9:30. But I'm gonna tell you something. What's gonna happen? And then guess what? Another big game. It's the Manchester United versus Liverpool rivalry again. Yup, the biggest game, the Classico of England. Here we go again, and we just met a few weeks ago at Old Trafford for the FA Cup, which Man United knocked them out in extra time, made a comeback. Comebacks after comeback, basically. At Liverpool, they have some injuries, even though they've been pretty great. And I do like McAllister. And then after what we saw away at Chelsea, the disgusting refereeing decisions. We'll see what happens next. We'll see what happens next weekend. We'll see what happens. No, no, no. This Sunday, if they do have it both ways. Liverpool are the favorites. 60% win for Liverpool, 20% draw, 20% all United. Yeah, Liverpool. I don't get it how they didn't beat them at Anfield, even by one goal. They drew 0-0. And they said they were not that impressed. Man United managed to get a draw away at Anfield. And even in December, they beat both Liverpool. No, no, no. They managed to get that result. And they beat Chelsea at Old Trafford, by the way. At home 2-1. Because both teams are. But that's different. And then you got Sheffield United versus Chelsea. Another 3 points for Chelsea, looks like. Or whatever. Who knows? Tottenham will take on Nottingham Forest on the Sunday. On April 7th, 10 a.m. And guess what? Telemundo and NBC are trying to use their networks. They're trying to use their two channels to do those games. And they promised that one of those games were going to be broadcasted on Peacock, but guess what? They have not made they have made up their mind in the stoop but not making up their mind quick enough, basically. So, then we got the next Saturday games. Oh my days. I don't even want to some Premier League. And guess what, guys? There's no La Liga games this weekend. And the only reason why, because let me have a drink of water. Because let me. Okay, what I'm trying to say, what am I trying to say? The Premier League. That's the Premier League basically. Can't even imagine this. Yeah, Liverpool, they must win away Man United. Because I think Arsenal are likely to be Brighton, Man City are away. So all three of them are away. So they must catch up to, they must win away. But this time, let's hope there ain't no referee fucked up shit. And Pep said he doesn't know De Bruyne or Holland will face Palace. Some of them has to be rested, so you need to win. So Manchester City, I don't think they're doing the treble in my opinion. I don't think so. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to say. La Liga. Let me talk about La Liga real quick. There's no La Liga guys this weekend. There's no games. The only reason why it's Copa del Rey final. So you're not going to see Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. You're not going to see Jerome. You're not going to see anyone except for Athletic Club and Mallorca because it's the Copa del Rey final, which begins at 10 o'clock Spanish time over there. 1 p.m. for me, Pacific time. 4 p.m. Eastern time. The game, if you're in the USA, this game is streamed on ESPN Plus, and then ESPN and Star Plus in Latin America. Oh, guess what? Apparently, from what I heard, well, I'm just reading an article. I heard that I don't know if this is true, but people in the UK cannot watch this. Oh, really? According to the Athletic, is that true? Is that true? People in the UK can't watch the Copa del Rey final. I get it. I get it. Yes, it's not Barcelona, Real Madrid, or Atletico Madrid because they didn't qualify for the final. All of them got knocked out, and Mallorca and Athletic Club basically found their ways to make it to the final. And you can check the bracket since they are in the first, not first cup, in the first set for the first rounds that begin basically. Even the first rounds actually begins in late August with like a fourth or fifth division clubs before they slowly or six divisions way bottom with the pyramid. Spain. I don't know. I can't wait for Copa del Rey final. I think in my opinion, ESPN FC made a preview. I'm excited. Okay, are you back? Let me check. Sid, I'll start with you. Aside from Aguirre. The French Cup final. I just can't wait. I have no doubt Athletic Lube are the favorites to win this. Then the event is held in Sevilla. I have no doubts they are the favorites to win it all. And I just can't wait to watch the ceremony. You could go into extra time, I thought. Mallorca, they're not really much of an easy team, or I wouldn't say they're that hard. But if they do show up, they have to show up everything. And then Javier Aguirre, I think, name the Bosco name basically. The Mexican from where's I don't know what state is he from. What Mexican state? But the Mallorca head coach, yes, he's from Mexico. No, he does look like from you know, ooh, that looked like an equalizer, but they couldn't find it. Javier Aguirre, come on, just put it on. Just saying about it does look Spanish. So that's going to be a test against Valverde's Bilbao. Apparently, Yankee. Basically, he was nicknamed El Vasco. He was born in Mexico City. That's going to be the most important game. I would love to see him winning, even though it's going to be tough for Bilbao because the Lions does have so much quality. And I'm not even a Mallorca fan. Do I watch them? Kind of, yes, but I don't even pay attention to their players. Mallorca squad. Goalkeepers defend. Yeah, I need to learn about them. I just need more time. Lineups are available for Tijuana and Necaxa. Okay. Yeah, of course you got Bilbao. I do know them more. Yes, Nico Williams and Yaki Williams. The Williams brothers, basically. Not Gresso. What's his name? Here comes the ABC bus. Necaxa. Right now in Tijuana. And dude, Tijuana is like 8 hours away from me. I like yes, Tijuana gets bad reputation, but I still want to come back. I had never been. The last time I was in Tijuana was in 2015. I need to go back, see what has changed. This summer's unlikely. I want to see before going back to my ancestors in Mexico. Even though I think I do have a cousin in Tijuana. I don't remember, but I know this off topic. But yeah, it's Copa del Rey final. There's no La Liga, which means ESPN is going to have to cope. I mean, ESPN, yeah, they understand. I'm talking about both ESPN FC and Deportes, English and Spanish, what they're going to rely on the league. What they're going to have to rely on Bayern Leverkusen in the Bundesliga and just the Copa del Rey final itself. Yes, no Barcelona, no Real Madrid, no Atletico Madrid. They won't be playing until Tuesday and Wednesday for the Champions League until the next weekend, the following weekend, they're back. Yeah, but yeah, I'm excited for Copa del Rey. In the Bundesliga, there ain't a lot going on, right? Yes, the ladies and women's. The ladies are on international break, which I'm aware of. There's not even a lot. Uh-huh. All right, the Bundesliga got everyone. Bayern actually do play tomorrow at 6:30. Leverkusen takes on Union Berlin. Bayern Munich are away at Heidenheim, not Hoffenheim, Heidenheim. Dortmund hosts Stuttgart, and the two Sunday games that probably nobody or almost nobody cares. But and as for Major League Soccer, tomorrow it's El Trafico. Yes, one of my favorite game match in MLS. It's the Derby de Los Angeles, the Derby in LA between LAFC and LA Galaxy. Even though LA Galaxy is technically located in Carson, but part of the Los Angeles metro area, of course, while you're nearby downtown LA, BMO Stadium, LAFC Stadium. Okay, but not all of it. But it's El Trafico, LAFC, LA Galaxy. I'm ready. San Jose takes on Austin away. Nashville are at home Philadelphia. Cincinnati takes on the New York Red Bulls. New York City are at home to Atlanta United. Vancouver against Toronto. That's the Canadian Classic Derby game. Columbus Crew takes on DC United at home, so they should win this. Messi Miami will take on Colorado, and they're saying they don't know if Messi's going to play. New England versus Charlotte. St. Louis FC Dallas. Oh, and you got all these MLS games. I'm not going to read all of them out, but it's up there. But I don't know if Messi's going to play. The bottom down play. There's some drama. I don't know if Messi's going to return. If he is, then Monterrey knows they got to be awake. But anyways, and speaking of Monterrey, they take on Cruz Azul. I'm going to talk about all the Liga MX. Miami said Messi will play against Colorado this Saturday. So which means they're likely going to win their game for the first time since beating DC United. And they're winning the first home game since losing to Montreal or since Orlando, since that battery against Orlando. But is he going to start? Which means Monterrey has to be ready for tomorrow. All right, what Liga MX matches do we have tomorrow? León takes on Querétaro. Tigres are at home at Pachuca. Like I said, Cruz Azul, Monterrey matches happening in Mexico City at the Estadio Azul. Pachuca are through. No, sorry, Pumas are through. 3-3-2. Shot and over the top, not in. Chivas will take on Puebla. Santos Laguna will take on America. Toluca will take on Atlas. San Luis will take on Bravos, and that's the last game. So yeah, it's going to be a tough weekend, I would say. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this weekend. I will admit. Some scratchy games, but yeah, just no La Liga. Of course, it's going to be different. I think we'll have a great Saturday until... And you know what? It's time to talk about this. Alright, it's time to talk about what I needed to talk. But yeah, these matches. If you're too down, you're not happy. If you're too down USA, I got some bad news. This weekend, yeah, I know you're doing the Mazatlan game right now, 64th minute. I got some bad news. Yeah, sure, you're going to do the Tijuana game after that. I got some bad news. You're not going to have a lot of games to show this weekend. You got a few games to show this weekend. And I got some bad news. Your rivals Telemundo. Guess what? They're gonna. They have everything this weekend. They got everything. Yeah, I know you're busy doing these two games, sure, but on Saturday, guess what? Number one, yes, they have the Premier League games, and the bad news is, I'm also going to talk about Inter Miami in a bit, but again, uh, opinion. But sorry. But what I'm trying to say to that, and you don't have much rights this weekend. You don't have much games to show this weekend, unfortunately. And the bad news is, Chivas are at home. That's good for Telemundo. And your Club America are away at Santos Laguna, which Fox Deportes owns these rights. Oh, goal! Goal! It's 2-0 Pumas. 2-0 Pumas. It's coming. 65th minute. Trying to pass it through. What a mistake from one of the defenders midfield. And this time they're kind of through. It was 4v4, but trying to counter. Chino Huerta trying to pass it. Carlos. And it's in. I think that's him. Goal in 66 minutes. Goal. Pumas are winning away for the first time in a while. Mazatlán, horrible. Wow, I just wish I was there in Sinaloa. What a good goal. What a great goal. What a finish. Great goal. Oh, Fernie Miller is great for him. The left foot, yes. Get goal out. Get goal. I mean, it's not golazo. But one goal. That's good. That's good for Tudanen because they'll be having more. Let's see if we can get another goal in general. It doesn't matter who scored. Make it 3-0, 2-1. We need another one because Tudanen, the bad news is on Friday, they're not going to have a lot. They're only going to show 3 games tomorrow. Leon Querétaro, Tigres with Pachuca, and then you got the big one, Cruz Azul versus Monterrey. And then sure, on Sunday, you're luckily having to look up versus Atlas. They're going to show it on Tudanen on the main channel. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, Sunday is going to be different. But I may not like Sunday as much either. San Luis will take on Ciudad Juarez on Sunday. So, okay. On Sunday, I think you'll have a little bit of control. But the bad news is Telemundo Deportes are just going to have it both ways. They're doing the She Believes Cup, basically, about the U.S. women playing. Because you know how much they're obsessed. And guess what? Like I said, even though I haven't even talked about this fully, they're doing that game over 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 Brighton versus Arsenal because that game starts at 9:30. Even though I think the U.S. women's are always behind in the Premier League kickoffs. And guess what? Telemundo will be like, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just not broadcast the Brighton game. Then what's the point? These Premier League rights? Can you even stream one of those games on Peacock in Spanish? No. Then isn't that wasting licenses? Try to have both ways. And then Telemundo are going to come out and they'll say, oh, we are the best. We're having the best weekend. We have everything. We got Premier League. We got Chivas home games. We got. And by the way, I'm going to mention about the Premier League. We got the She Believes Cup, the U.S. women's, and I believe Brazil and Canada women's are playing in that semifinal. So U.S. plays Japan, while Brazil's women's are playing Canada. I don't know. Yes, in Mercy-Benz Stadium. And they're using MLS Stadium, even though technically Mercy-Benz Stadium is actually the homes of the Atlanta Falcons as well, the Atlanta United, Atlanta, Georgia. But Atlanta United are away this time. They're away in New York City, so they're doing this. I heard there was like backlash apparently, of accusing media accidents. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, it doesn't surprise me because these people, if they're not going to if this is really a clown show, oh, but you're being disrespectful in what? These are just self-constructed criticism. They're just saying all because of these whatever, anti-racism or wokeness or whatever. It basically all because all because of an offensive term. What are these people talking about? All because of extremism, even though I think it's just freedom of speech or whatever. And this is why it's just ridiculous. And of course, say whatever you want. Yes, the U.S. women's, of course, you could say they don't even respect the national anthem. And I don't even want to be too politically, but I see where this is coming from. This narrative. I know. This is why. And Telemundo are going to have both ways. They're going to have both ways. And oh yeah, let me upload the thumbnail real quick. I have to do it on my phone because my computer is somewhat slow. My phone is kind of slow as well. Or actually, not really. Well, just to put the photo, like it really is annoying. That's all I need. Okay, that should be it. No. Okay, that's it. Come on, alright, the thumbnail should be uploading. Come on. Basically, yes, we're gonna have both ways. Basically, it's all because of a, it's all because of it's all because of this bullshit, this that. It's ridiculous. And if Telemundo, if you sure you can get the She Believes Club rights in Spanish, but you also have to make sure that you promise or proceed in your line to continue what you need to do basically, and not just break any rules. Like if they are breaking rules and wasting licenses, then what's the point of people watching them? I'm just saying. Oh my days! And Telemundo, they have everything. And one more thing, it's the Liverpool Manchester United rivalry again. Manchester United versus Liverpool at Old Trafford rivalry again, and they're gonna show that game on Telemundo. You got that game, and they're gonna try and run in circles, having it everything. That's gonna be a tough weekend for Tudane because Club America are away, unfortunately, and the Telemundo will have everything. And they're just going to have it both ways, and it's annoying. And let's be fair as well for ESPN. ESPN Deportes, they themselves as well don't have much as well. Unfortunately, it's not going to be much of a great weekend besides that Copa del Rey final. But still, you're still going to miss Barcelona, Real Madrid, and even Atletico Madrid doing the job basically. Sure, it is on ESPN Deportes they will show broadcast, about the Feyenoord versus Ajax derby Classico in the Netherlands between Rotterdam and Amsterdam, basically. PSV plays. So yeah, so you're gonna get those matches. Bayern Munich, Bayern Leverkusen, Dortmund, they can do that. Fine. But it's not gonna do a lot. They won't have much to show this weekend. They'll just have it both ways. And this time, I think Messi will score this time. When was Messi's last goal against Nashville? And I try to have both ways, of course. And of course, a lot of people will. Oh, that should have gone in. But nope. And they're trying to have it both ways. Yeah, sure. I can't wait for Copa America, but Telemundo, like, they're just, like, sometimes impatient. And what we saw this midweek, especially yesterday's matches, it's not even a surprise, but like, why? If you're going to waste money, if you're going to waste time in licensing, and then Telemundo will claim they're the best. Not really. I prefer ESPN Deportes. Say whatever you want about their talking points, yes, but that's just some of it. But at least they actually have more better content. And to be fair, thank goodness they even had the Women's Gold Cup on for Spanish rather than Telemundo and the mesh. Right. I'd rather have them, to be fair. At least they're just more sure. Say whatever you want to also about their editing. Telemundo, I will admit they kind of don't messed up on editing. NBC, but it's just NBC basically everything. Even though NBC unfortunately is corrupt, unfortunately, is part of the establishment. But say, I'm sure Televisa as well, but I'm just saying for the sake of football, soccer. They've been the better side by side thing. Just going to defend that as well? No opinion. Oh, Mr. Beast, of course he's cool. He is the best, of course. Of course, I would say, I wouldn't say, of course he is the best, but sure, of course he kind of is overrated, but at least, of course, it makes sense for the best. And TDM, of course, a Minecraft YouTuber. I don't think like I mentioned, of course, neutral. Okay, goodbye. But what I'm trying to say, if we're gonna, and that's the pinchazo that basically they're gonna do. Will I do a report? But who made the most views this weekend? Before, and you know what? I have the paper out here. I calculated every single one video when it comes to soccer. Well, maybe not every single channel. Well, I'm talking about U.S. rights, especially. I'm only talking about Liga MX, the MLS itself. I didn't even include Fox Sports as Fox Sports. I don't know why. I forgot at least. Or Fox, at least. But I have the report. But first, let me drink some water real quick. But I got the report after the international break. Oh, that should have gone. We're going to talk about how much views. Just can't just fucking stand school basically as well. Basically, how would you go from like basically a fun place and basically a great place you like in Southern California just to get rotten like at least 380 miles north. It all collapsed. Like, how is that possible? Guess what? And I'm talking about every single one. I'm talking about every single right holders to the end with their streaming service VIX doing Liga MX, most of Liga MX, except for the Fox Deportes Derby, which is Bravo Juarez versus Santos Laguna. Juarez FC versus Santos Laguna. Because they both own those rights and Bravos were at home. They won 2-1. They made a comeback. Santos were winning at the 58th minute. And they made a comeback in the last couple minutes of a natural great game. Which I forgot about it. And then guess what? To the end, even with all the Liga MX games they did last weekend, even the rights here in the US, they made 844,000. So you hear me right? 844,802 views as of Friday. So I counted. So yes, basically almost a week they made that much. And then as for Telemundo, guess what? All they had is the Premier League and one Liga MX League game, which is the Chivas Atlas Guadalajara Derby. And guess what? In total, they made 137,000. 5,000 then was just that women's derby. But that's not a lot. And by the way, the most popular video was Liverpool versus Brighton's 2-1 comeback. 2-1 win. And then guess what? Since Man City Arsenal game ended 0-0, as we all know, it ended 0-0. Guess what? Since it ended 0-0, offside. Since it ended 0-0, guess what? They only made 28,000. Which dropped out views because they knew they want. Andres Conte wanted to call a goal, but nope, no goal. They only made 137, even though those aren't in Spanish, basically. Since it ended 0-0, they haven't been that impressive. And ESPN FC, they made 1.1 million views. Even though they said they made 1.5 million, but let's be fair, I'm talking about highlights. Not including the Luis Suarez, that's why they include 1.5. The Inter Miami 1-1 draw at DC United. Not DC, New York City. Because that applies to ESPN Sports as well. So, but besides that, basically of all the highlights, especially Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, from Saturday, Sunday, and Friday, their wins against Las Palmas, Bilbao, Athletic Bilbao, and Villarreal, all of them. And then you got the classic game, which Dortmund won, of course, 2-0. Bayern Leverkusen's comeback against Hoffenheim 2-1. And what else? A few random games, basically. And yes, they made they made over 1 million views together. Total of US rights. They made, that's how much. NBC Sports with all the Premier League action. I calculated them and they made 3.7 million. 3.2 million. 3,276,121 views as of counting. Probably gonna 2,000. But I'm talking about last week and not this midweek because they made 1,000,000 views already of that Manchester United Chelsea game. And I'm not even going to bother counting midweek. They made 100. They made ESPN 1,123,813. ESPN Deportes 1,274,694. Yeah, that's how much views they made. And they are just doing so much great. And then guess what? This is going to be, unfortunately, Telemundo's weekend. And to them, they're even going to like this. They're going to have to rely on Tigres. Yeah, sure. These games, of course. They're going to have to yellow card Pumas. Free kick to Mazatlan, 85th minute. They're going to have to rely on Tigres scoring probably lots of goals. And of course, Azul Monterrey had to be very entertaining. By the way, Cruz Azul and Pumas drew 0-0 last Saturday, and they only made 53,000 views. And basically, there was a goal, but it was chopped off as offside. It was offside. At least they rose the flag. But yeah, when you see all these rights holders, BN Sports, they made 180,000 views with the French league, with Ligue 1. Ligue 1, they made 180,000. Half of those views, or at least 60% of these views, were from the PSG Marseille game, which ended 2-0 for PSG, even though they won away at Marseille. 180,000 from Ligue 1. CBS Sports Golasso, who only had Italian CDS report, only made 273,000 views. So you see how much views have they made by league, basically, even though Telemundo includes Spanish, basically. Goal! It's 3-0 Pumas! There you go. Suarez basically trying to move it. But for the midfield, Chino Huerta. There you go. What a goal. Pumas are back. Wow, it's 3-0. Goal. Great. It's over. Mazatlan is over. And that's good news for Tudela because they got 3 goals as they take advantage for Telemundo's early morning coverage of Man City, Crystal Palace, and the nightmare, the idiot games that follows that. Ridiculous. Following that. But can Tudela somehow, they can still try to do everything, but they're going to have to rely. And here's the thing, Telemundo will make sure Chivas win that game. If they don't, they probably won't get a lot. And if Chicharito scores his legendary goal while this is happening, it's going to be, hard. And they'll be making a lot, so this is Telemundo's weekend. Great goal, they can't declare it. What is Chino Huerta? Yes, he scored 3-0. Mazatlan went from beating Tijuana and those Cholos 2-0, 2-0. Now they're losing 3-0. Pumas haven't been in great form lately. They lost to Chivas. They drew Tijuana, even though Tijuana got those 3 corrupt penalties, basically, you could say. And whatever. And yeah, they got frustrating 0-0 draw. They probably should have won that game against Cruz Azul. I hope Tudela makes plenty of this. But yeah, we're going to have to rely on Tigres doing the job and the crew. So there's still some hope, but a little bit. And then that's it. I think that's it. I think that should be the peak of Telemundo. Because after April, after this weekend, luckily you guys got the Champions League back. You got the second leg of the Champions Cup. And you got so much midweek content. You got the Europa League, Conference League. So you guys should be fine after this. And I think you guys should be exploding. Let's see. But Monterrey, they have to be careful. They just need to get a draw, basically. Or they can just win outright.
Mañana el Club Deportivo Guadalajara jugará contra el Puebla. Si hoy Necaxa termina por ganar y todos los que están consecutivamente arriba.
They'll be happy with this. Great goal. Yeah, I probably should heat up my food.
a Pumas porque se quitarán puntos. Pero pareciera, Niquito, por cierto, guardado ya va a la banca. Pareciera que puede ser un
Because I just wish I could make these streams, and I'm still need to talk as well. Or at least I'm probably gonna have to use the restroom in a bit. But I'm gonna have to go fast. And the MLS only makes 584,000 views, by the way. Since of course Miami and Messi didn't make the win. 4 minutes of stoppage time, but let's see if they make it 4-0 or Mazatlan gets one back. Ooh. Even though ESPN FC is split, but let's be fair, ESPN doesn't upload every single league highlights. Unfortunately, if they were, they'd probably been up even by more by slightly, and I think it should still be good. Even if a lot of people don't watch it, I'll watch every single one of them. I just wish they upload every single one of them. They've probably been making a lot. Oh yeah, they did also upload Hedona versus Betis. I forgot both of them. So yeah, they only uploaded 4 La Liga games out of 20, 10. I mean, yep, they missed. Yep, they didn't upload. Well, they actually uploaded Qatar versus Sevilla on ESPN FC in English, but not in Spanish on ESPN Deportes. But besides that, they were also missing Cadiz versus Granada on that Friday. Uh, Celta de Vigo versus Rayo Vallecano. Alvarez versus Real Sociedad. Valencia versus Mallorca. Who else played? Osasuna 3. Almeria 0. And it's 4-0 Pumas! It's over! Mazatlan just collapsed. The nightmare has officially arrived. And you know what, guys? I should use the restroom. I should. Before you know. Yes. Come on. So Tudana can make them views. Yes. If you're a Mazatlan fan, I don't know how you're feeling, but Pumas, you should be happy. This is your best day ever for a really long while. And it's Leo Suarez. Oh yeah, I forgot Leo Suarez left for Medica for Pumas. And yet the Mexico City Derby is yet to happen. Between Pumas versus Club America. But yeah, of course, but I couldn't expect Tudana to just beat by slightly. But Telemundo, after this week, they won't have much. They're just going to rely on. And next weekend, luckily, it's the Premier League only. It's 8 o'clock. And that should be it. 4-0. They're away at Pachuca, then they're at home on the 20th of April. But yeah, I expect some bloodbath. And it's just shameful how these people should be represented. They're going to keep wasting. Like, no. Being in sports deserves more respect. And it's over. And it's over. You know what, guys? I'm going to use the restroom. I'm back. Alright, guys, I think I'm going to end the stream in around 10 minutes, but yeah, it's a disgrace of what we're seeing. But so, yeah, we're going to have to rely on them, basically winning. Yes, that's what it is. What's the price wars, Lou? That's why I started looking. Yeah. Yep, I'm here. Someone named after the divine beast. Wow. Yeah. Right. Okay. Listen. So I get over. This man. Now I'll keep it. Okay. Nope. You're back? Okay, yeah, but it's just a disgrace that's happening this weekend, but I'm not gonna like this weekend too much. Yes, whatever. Just hope there ain't disgrace refereeing decisions. I'm just waiting for the summer. Hopefully there is a chance to rebuild actually. And I think we could actually come back. Okay, okay. So they knocked me down, there you go. I just hope this is a great weekend. And by the way, guys, I forgot to mention, like, you know how I mentioned yesterday that, no, it has nothing to do with the referees, but that I'm going to build. I'm not going to build, but I'm going to do the data thing again. The racing bar videos already. I'll be doing that tomorrow. I'll be doing that. I'm gonna not only just do the Premier League, La Liga. I'm also gonna do which football club made has the most Instagram followers since Instagram was created. And that includes Inter Miami's explosion of Messi. I know. That should work. But now we have everything. Looks like, yep. Now I got three. Basically, it's but bunch of seconds Zelda. But here's the thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna do every single one of those games as soon as possible. But I just wish everything was better. Then why couldn't you do this? Oh, Hala, be careful. Oh, Hala. Are you kidding me? Oh my days. Oh shit. Gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run. Because you guys are not shooting enough, that's why. We're screwed. There's three enemies. Damn.
Castañeda todavía no regresa. Alan Montes ahí recluta su playera. Efra Álvarez no sigue
No,
Efraín.
no.
En el alto y viene Campito. Contreras lo persigue y Libre le lleva la pelota. Aquí está Campito. Pisa el balón, lo aguanta y lo toca por el centro para Paradela. Paradela. Valentino Oliveros. No trae número en la playera.
Okay. Yeah.
Qué rara situación. Ya entró a la cancha sin número. Tú puedes jugar. Ahí está. La playera y el tema. Para que vayan a investigar en la banca. Y el tiempo ahí se entera, ¿no? Le avisa el cuarto oficial de que pues sí puede jugar. Sí, pero creo que le dieron atrás su playera, ¿no? Los vestidores en este estadio no están cerca, ¿no? Dani. No, están lejos, con la esquina, que cuando menos un par de minutos se tardaron y... Bueno, la pelota que tiene Rivera jugándola para Nico Díaz.
Are you kidding me? How much of enemies do we have? We still have a couple enemies. Oh my. They are really hard to deal with.
Al final alcanzó a sacar la defensiva de Necaxa. Malanta levanta esta pelota, cabezazo de Riveros. Castañeda no puede. Contreras de cabeza conectó con Efraín. Efra. Contreras la dejó pasar y Paradela trabajó mal. Y aquí está José Paradela. Lo persigue Nico Díaz.
Oh shit! That looked close. What were you doing? Because he couldn't reach the target, that's why, exactly. Oh my days.
Oliveros, quiero decir, con González está cayendo atrás en Unzaí. Y el arquero Ezequiel Unzaí viene con este despeje al cabezazo en zona defensiva. Estaba intentando Nico Díaz, el chileno, con Castañeda, y ahora la tiene Cristian Rivera.
Oh no, we're running out of goal.
Marón, Mejía, se le estaba escapando la pelota a este joven, lateral derecho del equipo Solo Squirte. Titular por cuarta ocasión en el torneo Mejía. A Carlos González Infanta. Paradela después no puede pasar a Cristian Rivera y la tiene Nico Díaz. Sigue sin levantarse Carlos González. La pelota en los pies de Kevin Castañeda. Acomodándose el cansado Charlie. La pelota que tiene Mejía. Conecta con Blanco. Se va. Lateral para Necaxa. Descontamos. Bueno, vamos a ver. Listo, se quejaba Carlos González. Incluso está cansado, ¿no? Le sacaron. Veamos el frente a frente presentado por Metro Banking, nuevo patrocinador oficial de la Liga MX. Mientras sigue echando la lavada de la playera del doctor. Ahí está el frente a frente. 4 victorias para Cholos, 5 para Necaxa, 5 empates. 5 partidos sin ganar. O sea, Cholos ganó. Cholos tenía dominado a Necaxa, ¿no? Hasta esta última racha que mencionábamos en el dato anterior. Pero ahí está muy parejo el frente a frente presentado por Metro Baltimore. Rivera. Cristian para González. Charlie le pega de zurda, le pega desviado, pero intenta en el arranque, perrito. El equipo de Herrera. Pero para las federaciones, el compromiso que fue tremendo goleador en Necaxa, no fue universidad, el Tigre no porque apareció un poco aquí, intenta ver cómo llega el chutazo. No fue la dirección, pero se ve un equipo desesperado, un equipo desangelado, un equipo que necesita una victoria. Es que es tremendo, no sé, había que ver récords, pero llegar a la fecha 14 sin ganar, poco común, muy poco común. No hace mucho un equipo que no ganaba el torneo, pues fue Veracruz. Veracruz. Ahí está, sí, Dani, tú tienes el dato. Es correcto, fue el Veracruz, en el 2019.
But you know what, guys? I think I'm just gonna go, guys. But yeah, it is what it is. Just embarrassing results. I'm just watching the guy Mackey's Cholos 15 minutes in 0-0. But I'm just tomorrow. Here we go again. I don't know if I should write another report for next week. How well they'll do, but we all know at some point this better end for the good. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you like, subscribe. I'm gonna go, guys. Bye.